Everybody, welcome back to Dark Souls 3 with the Cleric faith build. Before we go ahead and enter into the King's Gardens, we've got a few things to clear up. First up, all of it's in Earthil, so that's where we're going to be heading. So first off, we need to go back to Central Earthil, so that we can go and collect Creighton's gear, which should now be on the bridge. It's going to be just over this way. Should literally be seeable right here. There it is. There we go. So nice extra armor set just there. May play around with it, see how that fares against our Fallen Knight set in terms of how it looks and stuff. Let's have a look for Creighton's mirror set. Where is it? Can't actually see where it is. Oh, there we go. Mirror chainmail. So a little bit heavier for very little increase in overall advantages. So no, probably won't bother with that. Next up, we're going to be going back to the Alor Londo bonfire, so that we can carry out Henri's quest line. Okay then, so obviously I've cut to kind of a bit of a different place you was probably expecting to see me. For some reason, Henri hasn't appeared in the place that I expected to see her. I don't know what's happened with her quest line. As far as I'm aware, we've done everything right. We didn't kill the priest dude, so
what needs.
So what's this guy?
Weapons and but
no? Okay, so just trying to make sure that we're all ready to go for this next area. Let's go and have a quick check outside, make sure our crestfallen friend has gone. Come on. See, I really don't know what I've missed with the Henri questline. We've done everything with her. We've had a co-op with Aldrich. So she should be there. So yeah, our crestfallen friend has in fact gone and left us his shield. Don't know why I keep calling him Crestwood. Crestfallen. It's because it reminds me of him. It's Hawkwood. There we go. So we are going to go on ahead to the Oceiros Gardens. So we're going to want to go back to the Dancers bonfire. Oh, that's why. Okay, I've just realised what I've missed with Henri, so we're going to go and do that now, actually. Sorry about this, guys. I'm going to cut back to Firelink Shrine. Can't believe I forgot that. So in fact what we actually need to do is go and talk to Yuria. I totally forgot that we actually need to talk to her, and then she says that the preparations have been complete, and then that means we can go and sort Henri's questline.
Speak thy desire, honourable Lord of Hollows. Our lord and liege. Knowest thou of a maid named Henri? She is hollow, and will join thee in wedlock. A fellow of mine guides her at this moment. When the time is ripe, thou mayst make thy salutations. For what lord taketh no spouse? Ah, greetings, our lord and liege. Good tidings. Thy spouse is ready. The time is right to greet her. The girl awaits thee in the hidden dark moon chamber of Anor Londo. So thou mayst a true monarch become. Ah, good.
There we go. Now we can sort Andrew's questline. Sorry about that, guys. I don't even know why I forgot about that. So, we can in fact now go and finish that. So, let's back to Anor Londo we go. Sometimes things just slip my mind. Cool. Oh, damn it. So, over we go. Down this way. Going down here. Doo! Here we go. There we are. Sorted. So talk to this guy.
Welcome, our gracious lord.
Or girl.
Your spouse awaits you. You are very near. Please, take the sword of avowal. May you be the truest lord of Londor yet.
So, with that, we're going to go in here and perform the rite of avowal, which isn't as nice of a rite as one might think. Just lying there on the bed. I suppose that's a step more than a bed, isn't it? Question is she already dead? And so, as the game says in the title, an extremely dark scene right there. And we are now set up for the Dark Lord ending. That is what's going to be happening from here. I'm going to Homeward Burn out in a second, but first we're going to go back to this NPC over this way who's going to give us a spell. This is where you get the Chameleon spell, which allows you to turn into a random item and makes you very hard to spot in PvP. Pretty useful. So now that's finished, we can in fact go back to the Dancer's Bonfire and head on to the next area. And with the way that we've set this up, even like now that this is the late area of the game, we should in fact have co-op available for almost every one of the bosses. I think the only one that you can't get it for is the Dragon Slayer. No, not the Dragon Slayer, the Forgotten King. So Pretty cool. Okay, time to ascend the ladder. Now, there's two directions you can go here. Right is dead end. Ahead is essentially the path of progression. Left is, as far as I'm aware, an optional area, but we are going to obviously be going to do that. We're going to do all of the optional areas, in fact. So we're going to get this sorted. Down here is one of my very favourite friends. Not. So let's get some fireballs thrown on him. No. Got that? No, don't do that. There we go. Truly hate those enemies. Now then, on the left, get ready to jump out. Two reasons for this. If you stay on the left, you're going to get dunked into a toxic, poisonous puddle. And the other reason is this item right here. Everybody wants an Estus shard. Change to some blue. Pyromancy flame out. It's going to be quite an advantage that we are actually wielding pyromancy at the moment, which is why I haven't taken it off yet. Because these guys do not like fire. So we're going to want to get off here nice and quick. Some fire thrown at him. There we go. Now, I do believe there's another one to the right hand side. This guy won't aggro until you start trying to go up the stairs. I think there's another one. Nope, he's not around yet. Okay. So the extra knight that's up there is kind of optional. I absolutely detest fighting them, but I am going to fight him anyway. So let's see if we can't free aim one of those over there. Nope, totally missed. Ouch! Get out of it. No. Come here. You know, we're going to fight up here because I can't be doing with hanging around on steps. Don't hate when you use that power. Damn it, as if you blocked that. Yes, no. That should have been backstab. Whoop. Ouch. God damn it. Yes! No! Why? These just absolutely annoy me. They really do. No. Whew. Really hate those guys. Luckily, that is the end of them in this area, though. Got another Mr. Fire Hater over there, so we're going to go sort you out. Oh, careful. No. One over here. Go away, you big nothing. Alright. Damnable poison. Hate it. It's everywhere. Gulp. Out of magic. Not good. There we go. Right then, so with the majority of the dangerous enemies dealt with, we're going to clear this area of items now. We've got one underneath the steps. We'll grab that in a second. We should actually have some moss, so we can cure the poison actually. We're going to do it once, okay. So we only want to get poisoned once then. Don't want to die to it. Look at this dude here. Thinks he's hiding. That's a very easy 400 souls right there. Large Tyrant Shard. Dark Gem. It's probably going to be another Large Tyrant Shard. Yeah, I thought there was something there. Some pine resin. Tyrant Chunk. So it's quite nice that we're getting a few Tyrant Chunks, which is pretty good. Obviously a few items to get underneath there. This is where we are in fact probably going to end up getting poisoned. So we just want to run on in, pick everything up, get out the other end, and cure that poison. Oh, still got stuff over here. That's probably going to have been from the other thing that we killed. Yeah, another large Timeout shard. And that's everything around here for now, I believe. So we're going to go on up this way. This is Hawkwood. He's going to come and help us with the boss, but we are going to do something else first. We're not going to head through this way. Instead, we are going to go. Where is it? Down here. This way. Yeah, there we go. There's going to be a lift, and this is going to unlock a shortcut for us. So we're going to unlock that shortcut. We're going to upgrade our sword. Maybe the Pyromancer Flame, but we're not really using the Pyromancer anymore at the moment, or at least we won't be soon. So not too much emphasis on upgrading that at the moment. So we're going to try and upgrade the sword. I don't know how many chunks we got there. Yeah, we've got enough to upgrade the sword an extra level. That's going to be nice. So careful coming out this way. No enemies obviously in this particular area, but once we get through this door, we're going to have some of the little guys that like to spring on us. There's one just there, look. There's another one up here. Be careful of these because above us are some guys that will A, make them cause more damage, take less damage, and heal them. So be careful. They're also buffing themselves because they're like that. Let's try that chunk. Not that we truly need it right now. But as you can see, the way that we're going to be going is going to be just running straight down there, sorting out some enemies, and then using Hawkwood to take on the boss of the area. So I'm going to, you know what, I don't know why I'm running around. I am going to level up the sword, probably spend these souls on some embers maybe, so that I'm nice and fresh, and then I'm going to cut back facing this door. So I will see you in a second, guys. Okay, so back. I did actually forget to spend the swords, but I have upgraded the sword. Damage on it now is looking pretty nice at 291. I have also equipped some pine bundles because this guy is dragonkin. Basically, he's like part dragon, which means that he has a weakness to lightning. So as you can see, these guys are much weaker when they're not buffed up. some reason he just wants to fall off. If you want to get drop attacked, I'll happily obliged. Cool, so down we go. This is another lift that we're going to want to jump off of on the way down, so we're going to do that. Could have used the Estus shard as well, but I didn't do because you guys weren't watching, so I'll wait until after the dragon. But I'm not too worried. With Hawkwood, this guy isn't too bad. Dragon Scale Ring, that reduces the damage that you get from backstabs. Not bad for PvP, if you're getting backstabbed a lot. Wow! Calm down. Couldn't even get my shield up then. Wow, I can just imagine the butt hurt if there was a weapon that could actually do that in PvP. So, over this way. We're going to fire a fireball at this dude. Who's going to stand there and take it? Oh no, he's not. They've changed his AI. Okay. It's interesting. He usually just stands there waiting to be a part of the ambush on you, so that was definitely quite different. What? I was blocking. Take the backstab. So now that it's no longer an ambush, we'll call in Hawkwood. Luckily, for some reason somehow, we just gained the Estus back. Now, I do have a theory on how that is gained, and it relates to Dark Souls 1. And that is, in Dark Souls 1, when you kindled a bonfire, if somebody was in the area, they'd gain an Estus flask. So, a part of me thinks the reason that you gain these Estus flasks back is when it's a player in another world using an ember. Now, I'm probably wrong, but I just feel like it's a possibility and worth pointing out there. You're finished. There we go. Hawkwood didn't take too much damage either, so that's nice. Magic stone plate ring just there. But we're not going to be taking any magic damage for quite a while. It's actually quite strange that we get it there, when it would have been much more useful against Aldrich or one of the Crystal Sages. So that's the boss in there having a fanny. Now, obviously we are going to be using fireballs to start with, but it's not really going to be relevant for very long.
You ignorant slaves. Finally taken notice, have you? Of the power of my beloved Ocelot, child of dragons. Well, I will not give him up. For he is all that I have.
I can't tell if that's meant to be a moustache or teeth on the front of his face. So, Hawkwood, get in here. Draw some aggro. That's better. Fireball for you.
Dear little Ocelot, where have you gone? Are you hiding from me? Come out. Come out. Don't be afraid.
So the first part of this fight isn't too bad.
Child of dragons.
We don't want to lose Hawkwood already though,
Fear.
if we can help it.
Now,
Stop.
show yourself, Ocelot.
Heal. Yes. Good man, good man.
Mine.
Take that stagger there.
Ocelot.
He's going to enter into phase 2 fairly soon. So let's get all the damage we can on him. There we go. Oh, as you can see, with the lightning pan on there we do a lot of damage. We need to be careful not to take too much damage ourselves. Oops. No. Don't know why half my attacks were missing then, that was a bit unfair. Wow, damage on those pine bundles really doesn't last long at all. Come on. See again? Just kind of phantom through them, I don't understand what's happening here. Come on. Let's take a heal, make sure I don't die. Let's ask if this guy's been patched. He doesn't seem to be doing as much damage. Like nowhere near as much damage as I remember him doing. I mean that hurt, but yeah. Okay. I don't know if this guy's been patched, but that was the easiest I've ever seen this guy go down. Like, I barely even had to roll. He didn't do any damage. But he's done. That's cool. So, with the Cyrus down, we are going to head on to the next area. We're not going to do the next area, we're just going to get to the next bonfire. Just so that we're ready to go. And of course probably end up using those souls up as well. He's got quite a few. We're going down this way. Careful of these guys. There will be a couple of them alive somewhere around. Where are they? There's one. So careful of these guys, they are quite strong. We are going to be going to an area that is filled with them fairly soon. It's these ones in particular that I don't like. And we'll take that backstab, that's cool. Path of the Dragon. It's a key item. That's basically a key to get into a certain area. Go ahead and get this chest. And I believe the secret area is around here. Yeah, there we go. With that, we are now in basically the dark version of the Firelink Shrine. We'll be taking this on in the next episode, so we'll be leading up to the boss called Champion Gundyr, taking on that boss, and then clearing the Firelink Shrine behind him. So, hope you've enjoyed the episode, guys. I'll see you next time.